I want to tell you a story, one about transportation. Getting around is something many of us take for granted, whether it's driving to work or taking a bus to school. In London, much like across Ontario, not everyone has the same access to transportation. While there are many explanations as to why these problems exist, this story isn't about that. This story is our story, which so often goes untold. The story of those left sitting by the curb, waiting for a ride that may never arrive. The story of how so many disabled in Ontario are left stranded, idling.
We live brighter lives.
In London here we have a pretty standard public transportation system where we have set route buses, some of which are accessible, most of which are not. The ones that are accessible are what are called kneeling buses or leaning buses. I'd say probably about 50 or 60% are accessible, and some of the major routes are not. And not only that, but if the buses are busy and you're not able to get to the wheelchair spot, then you're not allowed on the bus. You have to wait for the next one. So where you'll be sitting there with maybe 10, 15 people at a busy spot at a busy time, those 10 or 15 people will get on. You will not be able to get on because they won't let you back in there. There have also been a lot of instances where drivers just drive right by. They say the ramp is broken. When all said and done, you could throw those ramps out manually. They have little tabs on them. You can pick them up to flip them out. So I don't understand how a ramp could be broken, especially on a bus route where it might only come every 30 minutes. That means you're waiting an hour for a bus that everybody else is only waiting 30 minutes for. As it stands right now, the LTC has stated that they are replacing buses with accessible buses as the old ones break down. That all old buses are grandfathered until they break, then they'll bring in accessible buses. This is a plan that they're estimating right now will take about 10 years. What in the world is this? London Transit, now with accessible buses? Accessible buses? Who should I take with me? Not you, personal support worker!
What?
I don't need you anymore! I got accessible buses! Yes! 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 Get your bus passes ready, it's about to go down. Everyone in the place, get to the bus stop. But stay on your toes. I will run this. Hello?
Wait, what bus were you gonna take?
Yeah, no, I went for the 2 Dundas.
Dundas. Oh, see? Non-accessible.
What? Well, what about the 13?
Wellington. Nope, despite being a major route, still inaccessible.
Ah, son of a...
See, you do still need me, little boy.
The solution to the bus system is a specialized transportation system, one that's dedicated to people with disabilities, that is able to meet our needs. While it's important that London Transit gets fully accessible, another solution is a way to augment the fact about snow removal, a way to augment the fact about sitting out in the cold, is to have a door-to-door service, very similar to the paratransit service.